There's a pasuk that we read several times on Rosh Hashanah. We also read it every Thursday morning in our Shir Shel Yom. And the pasuk says, Tiku b'chodesh shofar. Tiku b'chodesh shofar means we should blow during the month the shofar, b'keseh liyom chagenu, as is covered our holiday. So the Gemara asks and says, what exactly does that pasuk mean? Ezehu chag, what holiday, shehachodesh miskaseba? What holiday has the Chodesh, has the month covered? In other words, what holiday seems to be at a time when the month in general is considered to be a covered month? And the Gemara answers that it's the holiday of Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah is the only holiday that falls out at the actual beginning, the start of a new month, the month of Tishrei. But there is a deeper understanding, and that is that Tishrei is the only month of the year in which we do not celebrate Rosh Chodesh. Every month of the year, when it comes to Rosh Chodesh is considered to be a holiday. Rosh Chodesh is considered to be a day in which we recite Hallel. It's a very special day. But when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, we don't even mention Rosh Chodesh at all. Why is that the case? So the Dubna Magid explains with a parable. He says that there was a man who had 100 gold coins. And this man was considered to be very wealthy in the small town that he came from. And he was very respected, revered. He was noticeable because of the fact that there weren't many wealthy people. And he had the ability to contribute and to help life in the small town, to help people live a better life, because he was able to give so much tzedakah and he was able to contribute to really make society better in that small town. But then this man decided at one point in his life to move to the city. And when he came to the city, he came with his 100 gold coins. But in the city, he noticed that he was no longer considered to be revered and respected. He was no longer needed like he was in the small town. Because in the city, there were many people who had 100 gold coins. There were many people who had far more than 100 gold coins. And this man was a simple man. He wasn't very respected and he wasn't very noticeable, not because he wasn't a good man, just because there were so many others who were just like him. And so the Dubna Magid explains the same is true when it comes to Rosh Chodesh and Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Chodesh, during the year, we celebrate every single month. It's an important thing to celebrate the beginning of every month. But when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of a new year, Rosh Chodesh is almost obsolete. Reason being that Rosh Hashanah is so awesome in the power of the significance of the day that Rosh Chodesh is just insignificant. Rosh Chodesh becomes like the wealthy man who went to the city and is now not even noticeable. Reason being that Rosh Hashanah has such power because on the day of Rosh Hashanah, we are able to daven, we are able to have an impact on how all of the Rosh Chodeshes throughout the year will transpire, on what we will be like, and how successful we will be in the various areas of our lives throughout each month, on every Rosh Chodesh, based on all of the work that we put into Rosh Hashanah. So I think it is important for all of us to be able to approach Rosh Hashanah with an attitude of understanding and being able to live in the moment of the power of the day. Yes, there are many things that we need to do to get ready for Rosh Hashanah. On a physical level, we have to take haircuts, we have to prepare ourselves, we have to prepare food for the meals, we have to make sure that all physical needs are taken care of. But we also have to make sure that we prepare ourselves on a spiritual level. So that when we walk into Shul on Rosh Hashanah, we feel that we are ready to begin the year anew and to make sure that our Rosh Hashanah is powerful enough that it can impact and inspire us every month and every day of the year. And that when we celebrate each Rosh Chodesh throughout the year 5773, we look back at the Rosh, the head, the beginning of the year, and recognize it was our being present and our internalizing the great day of Rosh Hashanah that allowed the rest of the year to be successful. I'll take this opportunity to wish the entire shul, the entire community, Iksiva v'chasima tova, a happy, healthy, and sweet New Year. Good Shabbos, and L'shana tova, tikasev, l'chaim tovim l'shalom.